Hello, good evening, and you're all very welcome to Ardfinnan for the start of the 2023 Tipperary Ladies Football Intermediate Championship. Ardfinnan and Moycarkey-Borris are the first game of the championship. Ardfinnan, they were kind of depleted last year with injuries and they kind of struggled in the Intermediate Championship. Moycarkey-Borris, of course, are Junior A county champions, having beaten Wayne Temple in that dramatic free-taking competition in Golden last year, and they're now up at the intermediate ranks. So look, it's going to be interesting to see how they go. Before we go through the teams, we're going to see the toss here now. Keaton Hunty from My Rovers, the referee. Ardfinnan have won it, and they're going to play from left to right in the first half. Breeze is kind of blowing into us now at the minute, so whether it has any bearing on the game. We're going to take a look at the teams. We'll start with Ardfinnan, and they line out as follows. Megan Lunner going to goal. The full back line is Annalise Brown, Ava Lambert and Emer O'Connor. Niamh O'Farrell, Ciara Nagel and Izzy Cudahy are the are at the half back line. Centre of the field, Sarah English and Clara O'Brien. Caoimhe Mulcahy and Claire English are flanked by Laura Dillon, who plays centre forward. Good to see Laura back after that injury she suffered last year. She was back in time to be involved with Tipperary in that relegation battle against Waterford a few weeks ago. Full forward line is Laura Nagel, the captain, Niamh Boyle and Sinead O'Farrell. Sinead, of course, was captain of the Tipperary under-16 team this year, and be interesting to see if she actually starts in the corner or if she's brought out the field. Moycarkey are as follows. Caoimhe O'Mara is in goal. Orla Ryan, Ellen Maher and Caoimhe Fitzgibbon are the full back line. Half back line, Caitlin Shelley, Emma O'Sullivan, Tipperary senior panellist this year, and Joan O'Keefe. Centre of the field is Kate O'Keefe and Ciara Shelley. And half forward line, Alicia Kearney, Rachel Ralph and Kate Ralph. Full forward line, the experienced Katrina Walsh, Sarah Corcoran and Shauna Flanagan are the Moycarkey-Borris team. So just taking a look now to see where players are lining up, and Kate Ralph seems to be going to centre field straight away for Moycarkey-Borris. Shauna Flanagan seems to be gone into the half back line from where she was originally picked in the corner. Emma O'Sullivan seems to have gone to centre forward, and Ciara Shelley seems to be gone to full forward. There's changes all over the place, and Ciara Shelley is actually at wing forward and Caitlin Shelley has gone full forward. There's changes all over the place. I know, I'm just taking a look now and seeing Ardfinnan are lining up. Seem to be going as selected. Keaton Hunty, as I said, is the referee. Sarah Corcoran has gone to midfield as well from Moycarkey-Borris. So look, we'll see how it goes following the play. Rachel Ralph has gone to centre back, so there doesn't seem to be too many players that are starting in the positions that they were picked in during the week, as Keaton Hunty gets the 2023 Tipperary Ladies Football Intermediate Championship underway, and Sarah Corcoran straight away goes back to Kate Ralph. Ralph moving up over halfway, goes down into the corner, gets it back straight away from Orla Ryan. Ralph finds Sarah Corcoran, she's on the edge of the D, big face by Clara O'Brien. Goes back to Alicia Kearney, and Kate Ralph has it again. Katrina Walsh trying to move forward, breaks a couple of tackles, and the referee is given a free in. Walsh gets on really quickly. Sarah Corcoran was loose in the middle. Corcoran gets the shot in, and Sarah Corcoran puts it over the bar. It's the first score of the game inside 45 seconds. It comes from Sarah Corcoran. Megan Lonergan to take the kick out. Ardfinnan go into the spine and the break away, then left and right. Ball comes out this side. Sinead O'Connor Goes inside to Clara O'Brien. O'Brien going down the corner. Gets it back. Clara English puts the head down and goes. She's up as far as the 21. Gives it inside towards Laura Dillon. Dillon holds onto it, gives it out. Chance for Laura Nagel. And Nagel puts it over the bar and the sides are level. Point apiece. Cuivo Merritt had to kick out. Goes straight down the middle. Shauna Flanagan picks it up. Faced by Chanel Carroll, gets it back. Pop pass forward. Alicia Kearney puts it into the middle. Emma O'Sullivan. She gets the roar from Kate Ralph, and Ralph, Claire English trying to get back at her, but Kate Ralph holds onto it. She's been held up. She'll have to go backwards looking for support. Alicia Kearney makes the run. Kearney turns back. Joan O'Keefe. O'Keefe going down the line, turns inside towards Ciara Shelley. Shelley making the run forward, has to turn back, needs support. Ball ends up on the ground. It's going to be a free out. Kick comes this side to Sarah English. English up over halfway. Puts a long ball down towards Niamh Boyle. Boyle gets the call from Clara O'Brien. O'Brien turns back to Sarah English. Niamh O'Farrell. O'Farrell up as far as the D. She's still going. Has a runner to her right. Clara English, and Clara English puts it over the bar. And Ardfinnan go in front after almost 4 minutes of play. Kick out goes the far side, and it's picked up by Sarah English. English been chased down by Alicia Kearney, but she's still going. She has options. She's going to go herself. Still going, gets the shot in. That's gone wide. First wider again. Wind seems to be blowing now down the field into the Moycarkey goal, so whatever, it seems to be cross field, but it looks like it's going down towards that goal now, so whatever advantage is with Ardfinnan. Emma O'Sullivan into the centre to Sarah Corkin. Corkin goes down the far side. Alicia Kearney. Kearney puts the head down and goes. Kate Ralph is ahead of her. Ralph's been held up by Ciara Nagel. Nagel is still pulling back at her, not giving her nothing soft. Paul goes back towards Kate O'Keefe under pressure from Laura Dillon. Managed to hold on to it though. Rachel Ralph towards Ciara Shelley. Shelley ends up on the ground and she was fouled by Sinead O'Farrell. Emma O'Sullivan, she's looking for runners. Goes straight to Sinead O'Farrell though. O'Farrell goes on the outside. Clara English is there, but she goes inside instead to Niamh O'Farrell. Cuiva Mulcahy down towards Laura Dillon. Dillon will go on a run here now, but she's held up by Rachel Ralph. Goes back to Clara O'Brien to Niamh O'Farrell. O'Farrell trying to go around the corner. Kate O'Keefe is still there with her, but she goes back. Alicia Kearney tries to get the hand in. Ardfinnan managed to hold on to it. Sinead O'Farrell also the ball down towards Cuiva Mulcahy in the corner. Shauna Flanagan chasing her down. Mulcahy has it in her hand. She'll try and get it onto that left foot. Goes low towards Laura Dillon. She couldn't pick it up though. Sarah Corcoran tries to come out, referees the arm up. And he's going to give the free out. Good lively start by both teams here. Rachel Ralph going down towards Shelley. Ciara Shelley picks it up. Got down the far side, but Niamh Farrell is there to intercept. Sinead O'Carroll gives it inside. Sarah English. Oh, English puts on the burner, so she's going. She's going to get the shot away, but it's gone wide again, and that's the second wide from Sarah English. It was under pressure from Sarah Corcoran to get the shot in. Caoimhe O'Mara goes this side. Emma O'Sullivan is loose. Sullivan gives it in field. Shauna Flanagan tried to get onto it, but it's picked up by Kate Ralph. Facing Sinead O'Carroll. Shauna Flanagan. Emma O'Sullivan was loose in the centre of the field, and O'Sullivan brings it forward. Alicia Kearney is roaring for it. It doesn't go to hand. It's gone inside. And Alicia Kearney is fouled. Kick goes back to Kate O'Keefe. O'Keefe giving it in towards Kate Shelley, but there was a hand in there. Sinead O'Carroll goes towards Caoimhe Mulcahy. Mulcahy is fouled. Sinead O'Carroll goes back to Sarah English. Ciara Nagle going low towards Laura Nagle. Nagle under pressure from Caoimhe Fitzgibbon, but Laura Nagle is fouled. There's a free in. She's going to get on with her herself. Goes quickly to Laura Dillon. Dillon facing Rachel Ralph. Gives it inside. Laura Nagle continue to run. Oh, it's back down. She still has it. Oh, it's gone off the upright. And eventually it's gone into the net, and it's Niamh Boylan. But Laura Nagle with a super shot and ricocheted off the upright, and Niamh Boylan was there. And it's 1-2 to a point. Caoimhe O'Mara's kick goes long down the far side. Joan O'Keefe trying to get away from Clara English. English picks it up though, and she's fouled. Good work from Clara English there. She's looking for options. Niamh Boylan another run. She goes short to Sarah English. Onto Laura Dillon. Dillon will put the head down and go. She has Clara O'Brien on one side, Laura Nagle at the other side. Gives it into Nagle. There's a chance of another goal here. Gives it back to Clara O'Brien. O'Brien gets the shot in, and O'Brien puts it over the bar. It's 1-3 to a point after 10 minutes. Kick out goes the far side. Joan O'Keefe. Caitlin Shelley with a long ball down towards Orla Ryan. Ryan needs support. Ciara Shelley was there. She holds on to it though. Gives it off to Emma O'Sullivan. Ciara Shelley's gone inside. O'Sullivan's going to have a shot herself. And the umpire likes it. And it's a second point from Moycarkey. Emma O'Sullivan's first of the evening. Megan Mulligan goes this side of the field towards Sinead O'Carroll. Go forward. Sarah English is ahead of her. English over the 40, being chased down by Sarah Flanagan. She goes low inside though. Oh, this is picked up. Neva Farrell made a great run from the half-back position, but that's just gone to the right and wide. It didn't curl in time. Queen O'Mara takes the kick out. Sinead O'Carroll comes onto it. Clara O'Brien giving it inside. Oh, beautiful football. Queen Mulcahy onto Laura Dillon. Dillon off her left. And Dillon will put them over the bar all day long when she gets that kind of run. Super football from Ardfinnan. And Ardfinnan have 5 scores and they've 5 different scores in the opening 12 and a half minutes. Queen O'Mara is going to take the kick out. Going down this side of the field. Taken well by Kate Ralph. Ralph taking on Sinead O'Carroll. Kieran Aiken applying the pressure, but Ralph holds onto it. Kate O'Keefe. She let the ball fall and it's picked up by Clara O'Brien. O'Brien has been tigerish early on, but just as we say, she loses it to Sarah Corkin. Into Shelley. On to Ciara Shelley. Oh, super ball. Chance here. Oh, what a goal! And it's Katrina Walsh. A super goal from Katrina Walsh. And Moycarkey are right back in this. It's 1-2 to 1-4. That started when Sarah Corkin turned the ball over in the middle of the field. And Moycarkey on the counter attack. Super run from Katrina Walsh off the ball. And Ciara Shelley gave it into her and bang into the roof of the net. It's that kick out from Megan Lonergan that's going to go down for a line ball right down in front of us. Kate Ralph. Clara O'Brien. O'Brien under pressure, but Sinead O'Carroll picks it up. Neva Farrell in towards Queen Mulcahy. Dillon has made a run again as she has it. Clara English is ahead of her. Dillon puts the head down. She's still going. Back to Clara English. Back to Laura Dillon. Dillon with the shot. And Laura Dillon left or right should put the same response, and it's her second, and it's 1-5-1-2. Kick out goes to far side. Moycarkey trying to build. Caitlin Shelley in the centre of the field. Oh, super ball down towards Katrina Walsh. Walsh still going, getting inside Izzy Cullaghy. And Katrina Walsh has been fouled there and a super run that time. There's a super ball down by Ciara Shelley. Katrina Walsh, experienced footballer, and that's gone. Is it gone wide? We went for the signal from the umpire. Yeah, Moycarkey's first wide. Kick out goes this side. Clara English couldn't take it. And Kate Ralph just lets the ball slide out for the line ball. Kate Ralph goes short to Sarah Corkin. Corkin faces Sarah English, turns back, puts it down into the corner towards Alicia Kearney. Emma O'Sullivan, oh, it went the wrong side of Ciara Shelley. Emma O'Connor picks it up. Kate Ralph gets the hand in, and Rachel Ralph. Onto Jonah Keith. And Ciara Shelley trying to go around Emer O'Connor. Emma O'Sullivan and it was fouled, and I think it was something that was said on the sideline, and Keith Delahunty was brought into a more favourable position, and he's going to do it a second time. And look, we've spoken about this a lot over the last few weeks, and all between hurling, football, camogie, everything we've been covering. Referee's never going to change his mind, so you're wasting your time. And Shelley puts that over the bar, and it's just 1-5 to 1-3. Referee Keith Delahunty moved that ball twice into favourable positions, and you can talk about a player giving up, but when it's coming from the sideline and moving into favourable positions. Neva Farrell, super ball. Claire English has gone loose inside. English over the 40. Joan O'Keefe is chasing her down, but she's still going. She's up to the 21, gets the shot in, and she's put it over the bar. And Claire English has 2 points scored, and Ardfinnan lead by 3 again. Quiver O'Meara goes to far side. Laura Nagle trying to get onto it. She's under pressure from Sarah Corkin. Laura Dillon picks it up. She gets inside Rachel Ralph. She's up to the D. She's gone past up to the 21. She's options left and right. She's going to go herself. And it's another goal. Laura Dillon gets Ardfinnan second. She's 1-2 scored now. I mentioned at the start about Dillon being out for almost 12 months with a serious knee injury, and it's great to see her back and in that kind of form. Emma O'Sullivan gets away from Ciara Nagle. Nagle is fighting back at her, but O'Sullivan holds on to it. Kate Ralph faces Clara O'Brien, gets around her. Ciara Shelley on towards Kate Ralph again. She has options left and right. She's going herself though. Oh, she took the wrong option. Claire English facing Joan O'Keefe. Onto Neva Farrell. Down towards Laura Dillon again. Quiver Mulcahy goes low towards Neve Boyle, and it falls to Laura Nagle under pressure from Quiver Fitzgibbon. Gives it back to Boyle. Boyle gets the shot, and Boyle puts it over the bar. It's a goal and a point now for Neve Boyle. Finnan forward line look dangerous every time that ball goes forward. The 2-7 scored in the opening 20 minutes and 2-7 from play. Ball breaks and it's picked up by Laura Nagle in towards Quiver Mulcahy. Mulcahy will try and get it onto that left foot. She has a pop. Quiver O'Meara just knocks it out for a 45. Clara O'Brien coming forward to take it. Goes low to Quiver Mulcahy. Laura Dillon. Dillon been held up, gives it back to Quiver Mulcahy. On to Laura Nagle. Nagle goes round the corner, back to Laura Dillon again. And this one's gone away to the left and wide this time. Quiver O'Meara going behind the net and to retrieve that ball. O'Meara goes over the far side, taken well by John O'Keefe. Gives it on to Sarah Corcoran. Corcoran still going. Referee has the arm up, but Corcoran, she's still going. Gives it out to Ciara Shelley. Shelley bearing down, gets inside Eamon O'Connor. Oh, super save from Megan Lonergan. Clara O'Brien knocks it out. And Niamh O'Farrell. And Ardfinnan lift the siege. The ball ends up with Laura Dillon. Dillon with a super layoff to Claire English. English gets inside Kate Ralph. In towards Laura Nagel. Nagel down towards Niamh Boyle. But Ellen Ryan is back there. Caoimhe Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon trying to get around Laura Dillon. She just bounces off her. There's an Ardfinnan player down on the far side of the field as well. Seems to be Sarah English that's down over now. She's back on her feet. Kate Ralph gives it back to Sarah Corcoran. Corcoran is fouled by Sarah English. Ball goes down into the corner to Alicia Carney. Carney comes in field. Ciara Shelley facing Sarah English. Shelley still going. Turns back, needs support. She done it all herself, but she done well and she's won the free in. Chance to close the gap. Almost 24 minutes gone. It's going to leave this one to Emma O'Sullivan. Katrina Walsh had made a run and she hadn't been spotted, but Emma O'Sullivan puts it over the bar herself. Per second, it's 2-7 to 1-4. The referee says that Eamon O'Connor was fouled by Caitlin Shelley. O'Connor gets on with it quickly. Sarah English. English still going. Sarah Corcoran is chasing her down. Oh, the ball didn't go to hand. And Joan O'Keefe gets a touch onto it and manages to retrieve it and keep it in play. Trying to get around Clara English. And she got 2 minds what to do there. She ended up doing that and she was done for overcarrying. Laura Nagel goes back to Niamh O'Farrell. Eamon O'Connor is loose inside. Laura Dillon. Dillon, a sense of anticipation anytime she gets the ball. And off her left, and Dillon is on fire. Laura Dillon has 1 try scored. Can't afford to give Laura Dillon space. Emma O'Sullivan getting around Clara O'Brien. Referee has the arm up because O'Brien was pulling her jersey. Takes it down again. Sarah Corcoran down into the corner. Alicia Carney taking on Eva Lambert. Carney gets it inside, but straight into the air from Megan Lonergan. Ardfinnan are going to try to counter. The ball goes astray and it's a race of possession here, and it's Kate Ralph that's there to pick it up. She has options inside. Kate O'Keefe. Back to Kate Ralph again. Ralph trying to go in, she's been held up. Comes back, looking for options. She's trying to do it all herself, gets the shot in, deflected up off Kieran Nagel. Ball breaks inside, who's going to come onto it? Clara O'Brien. O'Brien is playing well in the centre of the field, seems to be everywhere. Sinead O'Carroll gives it back to Clara O'Brien again. Down towards Quiver Mulcahy. Mulcahy onto Neve O'Farrell. Breaks the tackle of Rachel Ralph. Claire English is inside her. English taking on Joe O'Keefe. She's still going, she's up to the 21. Oh, the whole place open up for her. Oh, she puts it over the bar. Claire English has 3 points scored. It's 2-9 to 1-4. Kick goes to the fair side to Queen Fitzgibbon. Taking on Laura Nagel. Nagel holding her up. There's a free coming. Almost 28 minutes in now at this stage. It's so McCarthy, if they could get a score or two before half time, to be happy enough. That wind seems to be blowing down into that goal. Kate Ralph comes forward. Referee at the arm up. He takes it down again to 5 seconds of the lapse. Alicia Kearney. Kearney up to the 21. Has options inside. Kearney goes herself. And Kearney puts it wide. She had Kate and Shelley inside her. She chose to go herself. Megan Lonergan goes short. And the ball didn't go outside the 21. Went to give the short kick out to Izzy Cudahy. Katrina Walsh. And she's put that inside the post. And that was a giveaway there really by Ardfinnan. Katrina Walsh has 1-1 scored now. Megan Lonergan goes this side. Neve O'Farrell. Quiver Mulcahy. Sarah English is called for. Oh, beautiful ball to Clara O'Brien. O'Brien, she has Clara English in front of her. English bearing down a goal, gets the shot in. And she was under pressure, but she put it over. And Clara O'Brien has 4 scored now from play. Clara English, 4 points from play scored. Quiver O'Mara goes this side. Neve O'Farrell is there to pick it up though. Onto Laura Dillon. Referee has the arm up, but Dillon's going to put the head down and go. And she was dragged to the ground by Emma O'Sullivan, and this is giving Keith Delahunty a decision to make as the clock has hit the red. Sullivan is protesting her innocence. He's leaving her off with a kicking, and Emma O'Sullivan can consider her lucky there. From the edge of the D, it drops into the arm to Quiver O'Mara, and as it does, referee Keith Delahunty calls the half-time whistle. It's Ardfinnan who were leading on the scoreline at 2-10 to 1-5. Laura Dillon, as he said, she's on fire. She's 1-3 scored. Niamh Boyle, full forward, has 1-1 scored. Claire English has 4 points. And the other 2 points come from Clara O'Brien and Laura Nagel. Now that 2-10 has come from play. The Moycarkey responds to goal from Katrina Walsh, brought them back in it. She has 1-1 scored. Emma O'Sullivan has 2 points scored, and Ciara Shelley and Sarah Corcoran a point apiece. But as I said, there is a strong wind blowing down into that goal to our right that Moycarkey will be attacking in the second half. So still all to play for. It's half time here in round 1 of the Tipperary Ladies Football Intermediate Championship, and it's Ardfinnan who are leading on a scoreline of 2-10 to 1-5. We'll be back after the break for the second half. Welcome back to Ardfinnan for the start of the second half. Ardfinnan leading 2-10 to 1-5, and this is the first round of the intermediate championship. Just trying to look around for any changes on either team. And Keith Hunty gets us back underway. Sarah Corker gives it into Ciara Shelley. Shelley trying to take on Emer O'Connor. Goes around Dizzy Cullehy. O'Connor is back there, but Ciara Shelley is still going. Gives it inside towards Caitlin Shelley. She couldn't take it, and Ciara Nagle is there to pick it up. Puts it out this side to Sarah English. Laura Dillon going around the corner. She's been held back and she manages to hold on to the ball. Referee says play away. Takes a late tackle but goes into the arms of Laura Nagle. Nagle taking on Joan O'Keefe. Clara O'Brien. Claire English. English going inside, gets the shot away. The referee's going to call it back for a free. Free went for the ball to come back, and Laura Nagle will have a chance to extend the lead at the start of the second half. Nagle from 22 or 3 yards out, and that's gone straight over the bar, and that's Laura Nagle's second of the evening. It's 2-11 to 1-5. Queen O'Mara goes long towards Katrina Walsh, but Laura Dillon picks up the break. Dillon has been held up, managed to hold on to it, goes back to Niamh O'Farrell. O'Farrell across to Clara O'Brien. Down towards Niamh Boyle. Oh, superbly taken. On to Niamh O'Farrell. Clara O'Brien, a bit of great run through. O'Brien gets the shot in. That's gone off the top of the crossbar, it's gone over the bar. And that's the second point for Ardfinnan since the start of the second half. 2-12 now to 1-5. Queen O'Mara goes this side. Come off the hands of Niamh O'Farrell, picked up by Rachel Ralph, but Ciara Nagle was there to pick it up. Niamh O'Farrell turns back. Emer O'Connor, Sinead O'Carroll up over halfway. She has Sarah English off her shoulder. Oh, she went to give it to her, hit her back, and it comes back to Sinead O'Carroll. Emer O'Connor, Clara O'Brien, Laura Dillon is looking for it, but Dillon goes down and picked up a knock there. Myself and Emma O'Sullivan battling for that ball. Dillon still receiving treatment there. she's been in the worst in the last couple of years, and looks like she's good to go again, which is brilliant to see. And O'Sullivan goes back to Cuive O'Meara. Back to O'Sullivan. Dylan ended up in the ground there again, but O'Sullivan comes out with Niamh Boylish chasing her down, and the referee's going to give the free.
Not free!
The free telling Emma O'Sullivan just to retreat a couple of yards. Katrina Walsh has made a run this side, and Walsh has it. Goes down the line. Oh, super ball to Alicia Kearney. Amy McGovern is inside. McGovern has it. Introduced at half time. Still trying to figure out the player who went off. As Kearney has a pop. The ball is going to head it up. Oh, Caitlin Shelley has it. Shelley gets the shot. Oh, it's gone off the upright. Chance again, and it's gone out for a 45. Caitlin Shelley, she was very unlucky there with that shot. That Emma O'Sullivan is going to come forward and take. They're rolling left and right for it. She puts it in around the house, bounces off Nagel and on Ciara Shelley. She has Caitlin in front of her. Oh, it went behind her. Caitlin Shelley still retrieves it though. Goes back to Ciara Shelley. Oh, Katrina Walsh is loose. Walsh gets the shot in and Walsh puts it over the bar. There's a half goal chance there. Moycarkey need to press up in this kick out now. Put Megan Lonergan under pressure. They seem to be happy to retrieve. Lonergan goes along towards Cara O'Brien. O'Brien lets the ball bounce. Sarah Corcoran picks it up. Alicia Kearney. Katrina Walsh is ahead of her. Kearney goes infield. The referee has the arm up. Kearney still going. Giving it into Ciara Shelley. Shelley taking on Emer O'Connor. Turns back. She needs support. She's getting held up. And Amy McGovern takes a deflection, falls into the arms of Ciara Shelley. McGovern again. Oh, they're lining up. Ralph gets the shot in. And Rachel Ralph puts it over the bar. 2 in a row for Moycarkey. 2-12 now to 1-7. Megan Lonergan goes over the opposite side to Sarah English. English moves in field. Down towards Cuive Mulcahy. Shauna Flanagan got the hand onto it. Flanagan wins it back. Emma O'Sullivan, she was under pressure. Lets the ball run along the ground to Sarah Corcoran. Corcoran facing 3 Ardfinnan players. Turns back. Looking for the better option. It's super ball to this side to Alicia Kearney. And Kearney, she just couldn't keep it in play. She lost her footing at the vital time. Ciara Nathan down towards Cuive Mulcahy, couldn't take it. Ball is flicked forward to Alicia Kearney. Katrina Walsh is roaring for it, but she gives it in towards Caitlin Shelley. Shelley over towards Rachel Ralph again. Ralph tries to find Katrina Walsh. She might have been better going herself. Walsh holds possession, goes back to Alicia Kearney. Kearney has a pop, it's going to drop inside towards Amy McGovern. She gets the hand onto it, but it's knocked out by Ava Slattery, or Ava Lambert, sorry. There's a substitution coming on for Ardfinnan. Ava Slattery is coming on in place of Cuive Mulcahy. Emma O'Sullivan is going to take the 45 for Moycarkey. Moycarkey just pressing on to Ardfinnan the last few minutes. They need to get scores though. Emma O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan's going to have a pop, but it's not going to curl in though. It's going to go wide. That's their third wide of the evening. good pressure from Moycarkey in the last couple of minutes. They just need to start converting it. They've scored the last 2 points. Sarah English is making a run. If Megan Lonergan can pick her out, and English has it. She has Clara O'Brien in front of her. She travels on herself though. She's up over halfway. Clara English has made a run and she's calling for it, but Sarah English is still going. She's up over the opposite 40. She's up to the D, gives it on to Clara English. English turns back. Niamh O'Farrell. O'Farrell gets inside and goes to Niamh Boyle, but Niamh Boyle puts that wide. Just one thing to notice there, Caoimhe O'Mara, she seems to be retrieving them balls the whole time, and Moycarkey are under pressure to get scores. When I mentioned it to put a second ball in there, Niamh O'Farrell intercepts that kick out. Clara English has Laura Nagle ahead of her. Nagle trying to get inside Caoimhe Fitzgibbon. Nagle has the shot, it's not going to curl in. Oh, Niamh Boyle is inside. Boyle gets the shot, but it's going to go wide. Clancy is warming up on the far side for Ardfinnan at the moment. She'll be introduced in a couple of minutes. Kick is intercepted by Sinead O'Carroll. Oh, Laura Dillon is loose all on her own. She has players left and right. She's being chased down by Joan O'Keefe. Goes into Laura Nagle. Nagle onto the onrushing Clara O'Brien. Back to Laura Dillon. Dillon goes low. Took a block off Joan O'Keefe's foot, I think it was. Dillon wins it back though under pressure from Ellen Ryan. Clara O'Brien gets the shot in and Clara O'Brien puts it over, and that's her third point of the evening. And it's 2:13 to 1-7. Once again the delay in the kick out. O'Mara, Katrina Walsh is calling for it. She's come a long way to get possession. Walsh is going to put the head down and try and put a bit of injection into Moycarkey. Emma O'Sullivan been held up by a combination of Sarah English and Sinead O'Carroll, but Kate Ralph tries to burst forward, gives it to Katrina Walsh. Walsh going down towards Kate and Shelley. And Shelley can't keep it in play, and it's going to be a line ball for Ardfinnan. Kick goes low from Annalise Brown. Ciara Nagle to Emer O'Connor. Clara O'Brien down into the corner, but Joan O'Keefe is there to pick it up. O'Keefe goes long. Rachel Ralph. Oh, good work there by Kate O'Keefe. O'Keefe has been fouled. Lets it across towards Alicia Carney, but the referee's going to call it back because there was no advantage accruing. There's two substitutions coming on for Ardfinnan. And it's Annalise Brown and Laura Dillon who have gone off. Ardfinnan come out with it again. Sarah English. English puts it down, but Emma O'Sullivan is there to pick it up. O'Sullivan gets it back from Sarah Corcoran. Ciara Shelley. Shelley. Oh, Shelley's still going. Oh, she's got round another one. Oh, it's gone. Was it a foot block or is it a 45? Shelley had done it all herself. She just didn't get hold of it in the end. It's 45 to Moycarkey, so midway through the second half. And there was a foul off the ball there as Emma O'Sullivan was taking the free. And there's a chance here now, and Ciara Shelley has a chance to put it over the bar, close the gap. And Ciara Shelley puts it over for her second of the evening. Goal could make the last quarter of an hour very interesting if Moycarkey can get one. Oh, Ciara Shelley has it. Katrina Walsh has gone loose inside. Walsh bearing down and goal. Oh, super save for Megan Lanigan. And the ball has gone out for a 45, but what a save. We'll just set a goal and make this interesting. And Ciara Shelley intercepted the kick out and gave a super ball into Katrina Walsh. But Megan Lanigan stood tall. She managed to get her knee to it, I think it was, and deflected out for a 45. But Moycarkey have had chances. There might be 8 points in it at this stage. Emma O'Sullivan puts it in. Katrina Walsh lays it off to Amy McGovern. McGovern goes around the corner, gets the shot in. And she's put it over the bar. Amy McGovern's first since she came in. We're back to 7. Kick-out was intercepted by Kate O'Keefe. Kate Ralph, and the referee says I think that she took too many steps. Sinead O'Carroll, oh, super ball. Laura Nagel gives it inside to Ava Slattery. Slattery back to Nagel again, back to Ava Slattery. Clara English turning back, look for support. Ava Slattery is there again. Niamh Boyle, Clara O'Brien over to Laura Nagel. They're lining up here. Clara English gets the shot in and it's going to go with to the right and wide. That's 7 ways to see it for Ardfinnan. Still, it's a little over 11 and a half on the clock. Once again, the delay in the kick out. Like, can't understand why there's not a second ball left in there. Kick out goes short. Joan O'Keefe driving forward. Kate Ralph and Alicia Kearney gives it back to Kate Ralph. Sarah Corcoran is beside her. Corcoran has it. Oh, Emma O'Sullivan has made a great run. She's bearing down and goal, gets the shot in. Oh, it's gone over the bar. 8-6. But Ardfinnan are they're 6 points up, but it's not a comfortable 6 points. Moycarkey are creating chances. A couple of them had to go a couple of feet under the bar instead of over. It could be a different story. Megan Lonergan, her grab save a few minutes ago. Sarah English going down towards her sister Clara. Turns back. Sinead O'Carroll is there. Breaks the first tackle. Referee gets the arm up. Carroll is still going though. Clara English off her shoulder. She's up to the tee. Niamh O'Farrell turns inside. Oh, super hand in from Sarah Corcoran. And Moycarkey have a chance to counter. Joan O'Keefe has to turn back. She was under pressure for Niamh Boyle done well. And Boyle is still holding her up. Ciara Shelley comes out with it. She needs options now. Goes this side. And Kate Ralph manages to come onto it. Facing Ciara Nagle, and Niamh O'Farrell is there to pick it up. And Ardfinnan will lift the siege again. Laura Nagle. Oh, but Moycarkey have it back. Alicia Kearney. Kearney onto Emma O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan trying to get around Ciara Nagle. Referee says play away, she had the advantage. Alicia Kearney. Kearney goes infield. Kate O'Keefe to Ciara Shelley. Getting inside Sarah English. Shelley still going. Referee says Sarah English done enough. And English comes away with it. Niamh O'Farrell. Eva Slattery trying to come out with it. Slattery's been busy since she came in. Eva Slattery's going to take the free herself. Going down this side towards Emer O'Mahony. O'Mahony can't keep it in play. Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon going down the line. Laura Nagle coming back her. Fitzgibbon still going. She needs support now. Nagle got the hand in. Amy McGovern keeps it in play. Turn it back, she wants it on that left foot. That's going to go wide. Megan Lonergan is going to go this side. Emer O'Connor. Referee has the arm up, but it's Clara English. English puts on the burners. Been chased back by Kate Ralph. Turns inside. Onto Sarah English. Emer O'Mahony is inside her. Sarah English is going herself. Gives it into Emer O'Mahony. O'Mahony bounces it, gets the shot in. Caoimhe O'Meara manages to block it, but it's gone into the net. And it's Niamh O'Farrell, who had come the whole way up from wing back. And that could be the score that kills Moycarkey's challenge this evening. Ball breaks in the middle of the field, picked up by Sinead O'Carroll. Emer O'Mahony. O'Mahony onto Clara English. Oh, the ball didn't go to hand. Sarah Corcoran was there to retrieve it from Moycarkey. Onto Kate Ralph facing Niamh O'Farrell. O'Farrell holds her up, but Kate Ralph managed to get past her a second time. Alicia Kearney was ahead of her, but she's going infield. Ciara Shelley is with her. And the ball didn't go to hand again. Shelley does well to retrieve it. Facing Emer O'Mahony. Amy McGovern is making a run down into the corner. Under pressure there from Maeve Lambert. McGovern has it though, puts it across. Oh! Just the outside of the boot. And that ball could have ended up anywhere. Maybe Alicia Kearney on the back post if she had the gamble. But we're into the last 5 minutes. 3:13 to 1:10. Kick goes short to Sinead O'Carroll. Been chased down by Katrina Walsh. Referee plays the advantage. He'll bring it back though. Sarah Jane Darmody is in for Ardfinnan in place of Niamh Boyle. Boyle can be happy with her evening's work. She scored 1-1 and she was involved in a lot of good things for Ardfinnan. Sarah English gives it back to Sinead O'Carroll. Eva Slattery. Slattery gets the ball away, but it goes straight to Sarah Corcoran. Corcoran breaks the first tackle. Alicia Kearney. Rachel Ralph is inside if she spots her. Ralph. She has Ciara Nagle to face. Nagle holds her up, but eventually it's going to be a free in. Sarah Corcoran just leaves it there and Rachel Ralph is going to take it. Emma O'Sullivan is going to take it. O'Sullivan, that's going to curl inside the post. And Emma O'Sullivan has 4 points scored. There's a couple of substitutions coming on. Kate O'Keefe is going off from Moycarkey. Just trying to see who's coming onto the field. Caitlin Shelley has gone off as well. Just trying to see who's. Adrian Johnson has come on for Moycarkey. Sinead O'Carroll driving forward. O'Carroll still going. Oh, super ball across to Clara O'Brien. On to Niamh O'Farrell to Laura Nagle. Nagle's going to have a pop. And Nagle's going to put it over the bar for her third of the evening. Maeve Mulcahy is on the Ardfinnan team as well at this stage. And Samantha Lambert is coming on in place of Laura Nagle. Sinead O'Carroll intercepts the kick out. O'Carroll going straight for goal, but that's gone away to the right. Another substitution. Emer O'Connor has gone off and Jane O'Mahony has come on. Alicia Kearney, big chase down by Sarah Jane Darmody, gets inside though. Sarah Corcoran faces Samantha Lambert. Corcoran's still going. Going to try and get a shot away, a hand in from Clara O'Brien, and O'Brien has been superb all evening as Lily O'Mahony comes out with it. Samantha Lambert into the middle to Sarah Jane Darmody. Back to Lambert again. She's looking for options, finds Sinead O'Carroll. O'Carroll to Niamh O'Farrell. Back to Samantha Lambert and Niamh O'Farrell had continued to run. Gives it outside. Sean Flanagan. Ball comes this side. Kieran Edel got the hand onto it. Manages to get there again ahead of Alicia Carney. To Sinead O'Carroll. And to Samantha Lambert. Lambert is just holding possession. Niamh O'Farrell. O'Farrell. Izzy Cuddihy has made a run. Back to O'Farrell again. Eva Slattery to Sarah Jane Darmody. They're just biding their time here now, Ardfinnan. Waiting for something to break. As that ball goes to the far side, and it's Clara O'Brien again. O'Brien. She's held up and manages the far side of Maeve Mulcahy. Ciara Shelley is there to pick it up from Moycarkey. Gives it into the middle, Sarah Corcoran. Corcoran over halfway, going past Niamh O'Farrell. She's run straight into Sinead O'Carroll. O'Carroll done well, but just as I said it, the referee had a different opinion, and it's the referee's opinion that counts. Katrina Walsh goes backwards to Emma O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan facing Ciara Nakel. Managed to get round the referee, has the arm up. O'Sullivan's going to have a pop, but she was blocked down, but he's going to bring it for the free. Katrina Walsh, and she's put that over the bar. Katrina Walsh, that's 1-3 for her now. It's 3-14 to 1-12. It looks like Keith Donahunty is going to call for the ball, and that's exactly what he does. And it's all over here in Ardfinnan in the first round of the Tipperary Ladies Football Intermediate Championship, and it's Ardfinnan that have won out and scored in at 3-14 to 1-12. They were probably almost in control of. Laura Dillon had 1-3 scored in the first half. Clara English with 4 points. Laura Nagle finished with 1-3. Niamh Boyle scored 1-1 in the first half. And Moycarkey came storming back at him. They had it back to 6 points, and a Niamh O'Farrell goal with about 8 minutes to go finished it. But Moycarkey can be happy. One interesting note, out of the 3-14 that Ardfinnan scored, 3-13 of it was from play. That's one thing that will. Ciara Shelley scored 2 frees. Emma O'Sullivan had 4 points scored for Moycarkey. Katrina Walsh finished with 1-3. Sarah Corcoran, Rachel Ralph getting a point apiece, and Amy McGovern getting a point when she came in. And I suppose, look, if you were picking a player of the match from this evening, Clara O'Brien for Ardfinnan in the middle of the field. She scored 3 from play, but she was involved in so much that was good about Ardfinnan this evening, and she can be very happy. Second round of this, the other first round fixture is on Sunday evening between Borna and Duella and Kappa White. We'll be in Littleton tomorrow evening, the home of Moycarkey-Borris, for the round 2 Group 1 game from the Senior Championship between Mullinahone and Templemore. Mullinahone, of course, double county champions after winning the junior and intermediate the last couple of years. So it's going to be interesting to see how they managed to go at senior level this year. They've been hugely impressive in the last 2 years, and they're up with the big guns now in senior. So we'll have that. And then Sunday evening, of course, as well, Care and Galtee Rovers play. Care having beaten Clonmel Commercials last weekend in the first round, and Galtee Rovers, this is their first game. Obviously there's 5 in both groups in the senior championship. So Galtee had a free weekend last weekend, and they'll be out on Sunday evening. But as I said, we'll be back with you tomorrow evening from Littleton. Throwing is at 8 o'clock, and we'll be live on air from about 7:45. So thanks for all being with us this evening. We look forward to having your company with us tomorrow evening.